I think Caitlin Clark could play in the NBA. I've said this many, many times. You're a shooter, and I don't care what these Diana Taurasi, she's not even in the WNBA anymore. Why is she speaking? Okay, I don't want to hear from Diana Taurasi. All right, she was a great college player, and she was a great WNBA player. But there's a thing called haters. All right, and Caitlin Clark is a sensational player. And Diana Taurasi to throw Caitlin Clark under the bus and say, hey, you know what? She's not going to be able to she's not going to be superhuman. She's not going to be able to jack up threes like she's doing in college basketball. That's a joke, okay? Because all these girls have been playing in the NCAA. And yes, they're the best players from the NCAA. She was the best player in the country by far this year. It wasn't even close. Now, it's a team game. You know this, Sean. Basketball, it could be a single-man game in the regular NBA. If you have the best player in the world, you can win. Ask LeBron James. He's done it. So, now you need other players. You need talent around you. Obviously, Kyrie Irving.
You got to have some role players. You got to have some role players. She had role players.
Yes, you need role players.
She had that. She had that. We got to get that. We got to get back. Guess what? Because guess what? Was she beating the South Carolina
Clark have on her team? I want to hear it. Give me another player.
Mitchell Marshall, whatever her name is, Marshall, whatever the
Gabby Marshall.
25.
So you're going to sit here and tell me that Gabby Marshall was the other player on the team that was going to help her win. What did Gabby Marshall do in the national championship?
Hey, what's the difference? Hey, so what's the difference? What's the difference if you got there? You went to the national championships 2 years in a row and you lost, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lost to two better defensive teams. Also, keep in mind, and Clark still played well in both those games.
Two great teams from the SEC, right? That lets you know she's putting numbers up, but she doesn't fucking play nobody.
No, their conference is still pretty good. They're not the SEC good, but the problem is they're a smaller team, Iowa.
Yeah, but it's not the SEC. It's the difference. It's a difference. It's elite. Then it's okay.
Let's see what. All right, I'm looking at Gabby Marshall's numbers in the championship game. 6 points. Wonderful. 40 minutes, 6 points. Fantastic. Right. She's great. She's wonderful.
How many turnovers she had? How many turnovers she had?
Come on, man. She had no help in this game. None. They depend too much on.
What about the big girl, Stecky? What about Stecky?
Stecky,
whatever her name.
She's still undersized. She's still undersized for Carolina's pick, man.
Hanny Stecky had 11 points.
Which is still pretty good considering how much size South Carolina has.
I'm just saying. Nobody helped her. Nobody helped Caitlin Clark.
South Carolina had size, but guess you know who else was doing good for South Carolina in that game? It wasn't the girl from Brazil, Camilla. It was the Caucasian white girl, 21.
Chloe, I forget her last name.
He says Caucasian white girl.
Yeah, I forget Chloe. I forget her last name.
That Caucasian white girl.
The blonde. I know the blonde.
Yes.
That Caucasian white girl.
Yeah, she's good. She got a lot of rebounds. She's long and
white.
Yeah, you're right.
But Sean, you're just like highlighting the difference of the two teams. Like South Carolina has double the depth Iowa does. I don't know if you guys checked out what Hartenstein.
First of all, Iowa only plays 6 to 7 players. That's all she uses.
Iowa only relies on 4.
I'm sorry. Then also Caitlin Clark is a little turnover prone. As my guy Fish would say, Fish telling you, she's a little turnover prone. When you look at her, when she puts when you put pressure on her, she's not a good ball handler.
That's anybody. That's any player. Kyrie Irving, when he put pressure on him, does he turn the ball over? He does. He does. Steph Curry does the same thing. You put pressure on him at the perimeter. Yes, Sean. Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. I got a great stat. 8.9 assists per game, but 4.7 turnovers a game. That's not good. That is not good.
That's like a 2
you think she's going to be able to handle a screen from Draymond Green in the NBA?
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely. She'll be at the free throw line. She'll be at the free throw line because he's not going to smack the you-know-what out of her.
She's gonna run into Draymond's chest and her ponytail might.
Her ponytail will just flop right back. Hey, the way Draymond Green puts up, the way he hits people or where he puts up those picks, she's going to do a lot more than flop.
or the way he puts chokeholds on people.
Oh, could you imagine him putting a chokehold on Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
A 6'8", 260 pound guy.
You really think Caitlin Clark could handle the NBA though?
Yes, I do. I mean, she's not a shooter. She's not a starter. She's not a starter in the NBA, and I don't think she is. But I
didn't say she's a starter, but she can shoot, right? I understand she can shoot. Right. Yeah. But I'm talking about the physicality of the game. I don't think she can handle.
Well, here's the question.
No, she's not going to be driving to the hoop.
Well, hold on one second. What physicality? What physicality in the NBA? Tell me. What is so physical about the NBA? I know.
It's not physical like it used to be, but it's still physical. It's still physical.
Come on. You know this. We're the same age. We watched the 90s. That was physical basketball. This is like flag football on an NBA basketball court. Okay? You flick a guy, he's at the free throw line. That's what happens. I mean, LeBron James bitches and moans every single time he gets touched. He gets flicked. That's a foul. That's a foul. I mean, come on, guys. You're going to tell me the physicality? Now, if it was the NBA in the 90s, you're absolutely right, Sean. She would not work. I mean, could you imagine Steph Curry playing in the time of the 90s? Could you imagine that? Where you could put your hands on him and force him to move in different directions he don't want to move? I mean, Steph Curry would not last.
Caitlin Clark weighs 120, not even 120 dripping wet, bro. She's a two-pick. She's not going to be able to.
When Steph Curry came into the league, how much did he weigh?
170, I think.
Not even. 160. Okay? Steph Curry was not a big man. He was not.
Two different people.
Mitchell Robertson, I think, as a big man, I think he was like 180. And he was like 6'11". I mean, come on. And you're going to tell me that Caitlin Clark can't shoot in the NBA and compete in the NBA? She can. She can. I'm telling you. Look at Scoot. Scoot was back and forth in the G League. I don't even think he's an NBA player anymore. I mean, seriously, he was back and forth with Portland. Could you imagine what Portland would do if they had somebody like Caitlin Clark? She would be the biggest star over there. She would draw so many people to come and watch her play. And for anybody to say, and by the way, I understand that Diana Taurasi doesn't like her and everybody doesn't like her because she's been the face of, right now, she's the #1 pick in the WNBA. And even though she came out and said she will not play in the Big 3 tournament, even though she can make $5 million, I give her a lot of credit because I would have taken the money. I have a chance to make $5 million.
Why? She makes $3 million already. She makes $3 million right now. So what the hell is that extra $2 million?
$5 million extra. You could use $5 million extra, couldn't you? Already. Come on. Huh? You're going to tell me you couldn't use $5 million extra?
Hold on. She's still in school and she's making.
I'm not asking you the question. I'm asking you another question. If you had a chance to make $5 million extra, you wouldn't do it? Honest. Oh, stop.
I'm being honest. I'm telling you, it depends.
Somebody paid me $5 million to stand on the corner with my ass hanging out, I'd be doing it every single day. Morning, noon, and night.
Sometimes chasing the money fucks you over. I did it. When I signed to go to Tennessee, it fucked me over. Chasing the money every time.
How did it mess you up?
Because I went to a team that wasn't comfortable, that didn't know me. The organization didn't understand me, my personality, and who I was.
What was your personality? What were who you were? What? Tell us what type of player you were.
I was just straightforward. I stopped the run, play straightforward. I don't want that bullshit. And offense and coach, don't be just throwing the ball all damn game. We're not gonna keep going out there. You 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Run the damn ball. Use your weapons. That's the type of player. I was straightforward. Any player that I played with will tell you that. I was straightforward. I would go up and tell the head coach, this shit don't work. Offensive coordinator, Cincinnati coach, when Brat was the offensive coordinator. Hey, man, quit calling this shit, man. Quit running them screens on 3rd and 8. Everybody knows it's coming. Call something else.